Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. I was just quickly putting all the lettuce in pallets, in the boxes and on the pallets. A couple of things need to happen today. We need to start, actually, the main thing, pretty much the only thing, really, if I think about it. It feels like it's a lot, but it's going to be a big job. That's probably why. Is to start planting on Ryan's field. We're going to plant some corn today. It feels like this is actually the first time in a while that we're actually going to do farming, which I'm very excited about. I'm very excited to get back onto the fields and get some work done. So we're going to head over to Ryan's field and pretty much start immediately because it needs to be done. And it is a massive field. I do think that the planter is quite large, so I don't think it's going to take too long. But it is still going to be probably 5-6 hours of work. Oh, excuse me. Give me a second. Hello. So that was, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of days ago, we had a guy coming to look at the big tractor. And he promised that he's going to take the tractor and will come back in a couple of days with the trailer because he's not actually from here. He's from another town, fairly close. He is coming today. So he said he should be here at about 9-10ish. He'll give me a call when he's here. So I'm going to start planting and, or at least get the tractor up and ready to go. And if we can start planting, then we'll do so. I'll give him a call just before 9 and see how far he is and when he'll be here. And then if he's very close, then we'll go wait for him. If not, we'll start planting because at least I can maybe get an hour and a half in, depending on where he is, obviously. So I think that's going to be the best way of doing it. So for now, we're going to jump into Ryan's awesome tractor with the planter. Now, the seed is already in the planter, so we don't have to worry about that. All of that is good to go. We will probably have to go buy some more seed, but we can also do that tomorrow. We've got the whole, month, essentially, next 2 months to plant, but I want to get it going. I want to start as soon as possible and, get it as early in the month done as we can, because that way we can harvest earlier, theoretically speaking, right? So that's what I want to get done, or that's how I want to get it done. So it's done and we can move on to the rest of the stuff that needs to be done. Right, I feel like I'm saying the word done quite a lot today. I'm just going to close the shed just because it's obviously safer. I mean, we don't really have to worry too much. Geez, that thing definitely needs a wash. It's fairly safe and it is broad daylight. So, I mean, I'd be very surprised if something happens, but better safe than sorry. I mean, those sheds are open anyway. We also need to make sure we wash all of the equipment. Once we're done planting, I think we'll probably wash it all. I'll probably get Ryan to buy a power washer and we'll get it all washed, because this is so actually I'm turning right. This is all very, very disgusting, especially the crone. The crone is very dirty, so we do need to wash that at some point fairly soon, hopefully. Right, so we're going to start on the top here. Probably on the far side and then move in, and then we'll do this top little bit last, just because I think that's going to be the quicker way of doing it, rather than now maneuvering around all the time trying to get this little bit done. I will go straight across now from where this road starts, and then I will turn right at the end of the field and just keep doing that bit. Get the right side done first, and then we'll do whatever's left on the left here. So I think that's going to be the best way of doing it. Anyway, I'm going to jump pretty much straight in. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Guys, so I just got a call from the guy. He's going to be here in about 10 minutes. He said at 9:30 is pretty much going to be bang on. So I'm going to quickly take the tractor back and just keep it in the yard for now. I'm not going to put it back in the shed. Just put it in front of the shed or on the side of the shed or something. And then go to the dealership and hopefully actually finally sell the big tractor. So very excited to get rid of that. It's a really cool tractor. Like I said in the previous vlog, I think I would have loved to be able to use this because it's such a cool tractor. It is really, really cool. It's so nice to drive. But it's just a little bit too big for what we actually have for our operation. We just don't need that. It is way too oversized for the roads around here anyway, most of them. There's some of the roads that are fine, but most of the roads are just too small, and there's just not enough space on the roads for such a wide vehicle. Because it's got very... Now, I think you can. I haven't actually looked at it, and I've not spoken to Nick about it because we're selling as is. Because no point in selling it otherwise. But I think you can remove some of the tires, like the side, or make it narrower to some degree, I guess. But I don't think that's... We didn't even consider that, because even if we do that, I said do. Even if we do that, we're stuck with 4 tires that we just can't use, or don't use, which is a waste. And no one's going to buy just the 4 tires, you know, secondhand. I mean, maybe, but we're not a tire shop. I don't want to be a tire shop. So yeah, anyway, I'm running a little bit late, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. He's probably going to be running late anyway. But yeah, I'm going to go to the dealership and speak to the guy, hopefully sell the big tractor. I'll see you guys when we're done. All right, that is awesome. $19,992. I struggled there for some reason. Done. So took a little bit of a while getting it onto the trailer and getting all the paperwork sorted. Obviously, I needed a slip because I need to go give 15% of that back. I think it was 15%. I'll have to check, but I think it was 15% back to the council, unfortunately, because that was the deal initially. But I mean, that's a freaking great deal. That cost us, what was it? 8 grand, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the numbers exactly, but let's say 12 grand to actually get it out and get it here. Probably about 4.5 to 5 grand to actually get functioning and working properly in parts. Most of that was just like easily replaceables, like rubber pipes and stuff that you know, wires that got eaten and you know, just stuff that degraded from it being in the bush essentially. So we're sitting at, let's call it, I don't know, 5,000, maybe 15, maybe 20,000 in expenses trying to get it all out and get it sold. So that sold for 90, which means technically speaking, we made 70 profit. I'll have to obviously check all the papers and go through everything before we go and pay the council, because I have to have the numbers correct, and it's only on the profit that we're actually paying them. So it's not on the 90, it's on whatever it's about. It's going to be about 70 grand, 15% of that. So that's very good. I'm very happy with that. It is gone. So our our lot is empty again, pretty much. It's literally the implements don't do well. It's all the tractors and stuff. It's the plows and all that doesn't do well. It's clearly all the tractors. I mean, I think the problem is because you buy a plow and that thing lasts you forever, right? And you can, if something breaks, it's easily replaceable. Where tractors, people upgrade because they need bigger tractors, because they, you know, the maintenance on them become more. I think that's probably why. It makes sense, doesn't it? Like in my mind, that makes sense. Like you replace a car every couple of years because it gets to a point where keeping it running is more expensive than just buying a new one. But for example, you don't replace your surfboard every 2 years because that thing lasts forever. You know, you might have to replace a fin every now and then. I'm just using analogies, non-farming analogies, but you know what I mean. Anyway, right, so we're gonna go back to Ryan's farm now and continue planting. I might actually just take a quick lunch break since it's 12 o'clock now. I think, yeah, I might do some... Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home, take quick lunch break. During my lunch break, I will do all the calculations and possibly see if I can pay the council online. I don't think I can. I have to go and actually prove that this is the right amount. So, but I will at least do the maths so that I know how much it is, and then I'll give them a call and make sure or find out when they want me to come in and pay it. But yeah, I'll probably give them a call now as well, although they might be closed over lunch. They usually close for like 2 hours. Civil service does normally. Anyway, right, so quick stop at the house. About 30-40 minutes, have a lunch break, and that way I can actually just get on the field and just keep working. Rather than, you know, going to the field now for an hour or two and then being so hungry and then come back. It just delays it, you know what I mean? It just breaks it up and you don't ever get into that kind of flow rhythm sort of thing. Anyway, right. I will see you guys in about 30-40 minutes. Obviously not for you, for me. It'll be very quick for you guys. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so did the maths, had a quick lunch. I've got a little bit of a snack basket thing with me as well, so that I can actually stay there and just do all the work, try and get it done today and tonight. So, yeah, I should be able to get it done. We did 3 lines in, what was that, 40 minutes? No, not even 40 minutes. Maybe 30? Anyway, so it should go pretty quick. It should still take the whole day, but it should be pretty quick enough to get it done today. So, maths-wise and profit-wise. So, whoa, that was close. I did not see that car. That car came out of nowhere. Anyway, right. So, the total profit was $76,430 and 83? 38. And $38, which is very good. Like, that's way more than I ever thought we would be able to get for that tractor. Anyway, so, and then the 15% of that is 11,465 and 70 cents, something like that. So 66, essentially. So total profit for us, not for the tractor, not what the tractor made, but what we actually take home profit, I guess is what you can call it, is about $65,000. Which I think is friggin' amazing. I did not think to make that much. I thought we might make 5 or 10 grand on that. That was so worth it. It was a lot of effort. Like, it took, just the organizing took a couple of weeks to do. It took an entire day to just get the tractor off and running, or out of the field, out of the woods, essentially, and running. So it took a lot of effort, but clearly it was worth it. Like, that's probably one of the most lucrative luck deals I have seen and heard of in my entire life. So yeah, I can't complain. I'm very happy with that. So yeah. Anyway, right. So I have spoken to the council. I will have to make a meeting with them and take them through the books, take them through everything that I did, the whole process, and then they'll actually do the maths themselves and decide whether that's good. So technically speaking, that should be fine, but you don't know. Like, you never know what the freaking government does, right? They can just go, nah, we actually want 5 grand more, or nah, we're gonna take 50%, you know? Oh, you damaged this tree. Oh, a leaf fell off and you're gonna have to pay us 2 grand for that, for each leaf that fell. You know what I mean? Like, they can be stupid sometimes. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we just get the money that is owed to us and we can just make 65 grand. That would be amazing. Right, so I'm gonna get the drone up. Where did that come from? Anyway, I'm gonna get the drone up and get this field knocked out. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
The time. day that the Rona might take his job away. The poor bastard, he ain't got nothing saved. He's spending all on alcohol and $3 pull tabs. Bad luck, bad vibes. Long days, long lives, but the carny will get by. It's so hard to make a living when you barely can survive. Hustling rubes out on the midway under the flashing neon lights. Long days, long lives, but the carny will get by. Well, he's off the grid and off his meds, trying to choose between blue or red. He took a heavy dose, now he's all alone, eating gas station hot dogs and watching Alex Jones. Too weird to live, too rare to die. Long days, long lives, but the carny will get by. What will become of all the carnies when we've shuttered up the world? Utter darkness on the midway in a rusty old tilt-a-whirl. Long days, long lives, a mirage of neon signs. Long days, long lives, but the carny will get by.
And just like that, we are coming to the end of doing this field. Actually went a lot quicker than I thought, to be honest. I thought I'm gonna be working into the dark hours of the night, but luckily we're getting everything done pretty much just before 6, which is way quicker than I anticipated. But this cedar or planter is very wide. It's like almost 19 meters wide. As you can see, it goes really far. And also the working speed is 11 miles per hour, which is pretty quick, which means we can get it all done, which is awesome. I'm saying which a lot. Anyway, that's besides the point. So what we're going to do next is literally just quickly fold this up, store it back into the shed, and then head home. And I'll probably end the vlog there at that point anyway. Just want to make sure everything's good to go, and then I will probably next vlog will be where I talk to the how do I do this? There we go. Just pack everything up. I will go. I'll try and show you guys when I go and pay the. It's not a fine. It's, what would you call that? It's something like a finder's fee almost, or you. I don't know. Let's call it the cost of purchasing the tractor, which obviously we didn't purchase, but the 15%. I don't know. I don't know what we'd call that, because it's obviously not a fine. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to put that on my books, actually. As in for taxes. Don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's besides the point. Not worried about that right now. My accountant will be stuck with that problem. I have the paperwork all in order and everything is there, so it's you know, it's all legal and all that good stuff. He just has to figure out how he's going to word it and how it goes on to tax and all that stuff. Whoa, there's a bit of a bump there that I didn't see. Anyway, right, so I'm going to put the cedar away. And then once this is away, I'll head home. So I'm probably just going to actually call the vlog here, to be honest. I don't think there's much reason for me to stay... keep recording. I mean, you've all seen me drive home before multiple times. And, like, putting the cedar or planter away, it's a planter, right? So cedars are what we use for grass, stuff like that. Stuff that doesn't necessarily need a hole to be dug beforehand, where a planter actually makes the hole, put the seed in, and then close the hole as well. So as far as I'm aware, that is essentially the difference. Now, this, I'm fairly confident, is a planter, because you can see it's got the two wheels slash discs that actually closes the hole again. And then the seed goes down the little black box between the two big tires, big wheels, whatever it's called. It goes down there. So that's from what I can understand anyway. I'm not a professional in all of this. I know I'm trying to do it for a living, but I only recently started. Anyway, that's besides the point. Close the door. Door is so nice. Right, that is going to be the end of this vlog. It was a long day for me, at least. For you guys, hopefully it wasn't too laborious, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please do smash the like button and subscribe. Put any comments down if you have any suggestions for things I should maybe do on the farm, or things that I should maybe do to this truck, like repaint it. Please put it down in the comments. It really does help out. And like I've said before, everything that the channel makes will go straight into the farm, and it'll just help us be a little bit more successful on the farm. And we'll probably be looking into buying another piece of land soon, because we've got a substantial amount of money. I will have a look at what is around here. Anyway, that's a problem for the next vlog, or the next couple of vlogs. For now, that's it. Have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next vlog. See ya.